Okay. Okay, so I have recording in progress here. So let me make sure. Hi, Gilvin. I put recording in progress to the cloud. Is it, do you want to check to make sure it's working? Okay.
It says yes, it's working.
It did? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So good morning, everyone, to Coldwell Banker Dynasty here in Temple City. A wonderful, wonderful company to be with. I'm so excited to be here with you because we're an agency that cares and we're an agency with a lot of heart. I'm so excited. We have affiliates here in person. We have you here on Zoom, and I appreciate all of you. I'm going to go ahead and begin with an affiliate that we have here. And let me tell you a little secret. It's her birthday. Come
Oh,
on, Sage. Sage, you're up. Thank you. You're welcome.
Well, good morning, everyone. I'm happy to be here. Just keep in mind that you guys are a CRES office, so make sure to order your CRES NHG. It allows your seller $25,000 in additional CRES E&O insurance. Other than that, I hope everyone has a wonderful day. And we have a couple more birthdays. We had Calvin's birthday on Monday, and we have Nancy Chan, whose birthday was on Monday too, and she's next.
And yours is today.
happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sage, Calvin, and Nancy.
Birthday girl. Nancy Chan.
Good morning, everybody. I had birthday cake, celebration, candles, food, everything, and lots of wine. Thank you very much. And Nancy Chan, lawyer's title, 41 years, always here to help you. Let me know. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Do we have anyone else out there? No? Okay. Excellent. Yes. Okay. So I had to boot Kelvin out of here to get this meeting going. So let's go next with who I have here in front of me, and that is Angie. Angie, you're up.
Excuse me. Hi, everyone. Angie Tang, First American Title. All right, it's the holidays. It's a season to write those cards for all your clients. If you need any labels to do that, let me know. We can get those labels out for you for your sphere of influence. It's a great way to get those touches in. And remind them that during the holiday season, it's still a good time to sell. So we have all the marketing material for you. Just give us a buzz, and Kim and I and the Eagles can come help with all your marketing needs. Thank you, guys. Angie Tang, First American Title.
Thank you so much, Angie. Appreciate you. Next here, we have Scott. Scott, you're up.
Hey, everybody, Scott Shimamoto, and I'm looking at my image. I look like Kim Jong-un with this hair and this background, which is crazy. So I just want to let everybody know, I don't know who you voted for, and it doesn't really matter who you voted for, but because we're having this change in administration, we're going to be, I think, very volatile in terms of rates here for the next at least 6 months, because we don't know exactly what policy is going to go in place. And yeah, it's going to be, I think, a little wild ride right now, but that doesn't mean that it's not a good time to buy a house. It is always a good time to buy a house, because what's that saying? The best time to buy a house is 20 years ago, right? So if you guys have clients that are sitting on the fence and they don't know what to do right now, like, I can explain to them why right now is a really great time for them to buy a house. I'd like to love to help you with your pre-approvals. And thank you, Dynasty, for letting the affiliates participate.
Thank you so much, Scott. Appreciate you. And that was a good way to mention about all the changes. We make it a practice here at our at the office. I make it a practice in my own home, and was raised that way. There's two things you don't talk about with others. That is politics and religion. So thank you. Appreciate that. And I know there's a third one in there somewhere, but we'll skip the third one. Next here,
We talk about commissions.
What is it?
You
Sorry.
don't talk about commissions, it's compensation.
That's right. It's compensation. And yours truly was the one that headed that over with the commissioner at the DRE, at the CAR meetings. It said, you need to really start off with the word commission. It's not a bonus. It's a compensation. We earned it. So thank you for that. Appreciate you. Always a good time to sell or buy. Next here, Pam. Pam, you're up.
Hello. Hi, everyone. It's so good to be here. Wanted to make sure the agents know that for American Home Shield, the heating tune-up is going on right now. So if you have the complete plan, it's free and the service fee is free. No one else has that. That's included in our plan, and the Shield Complete and the furnace heating of tune-up is going on now. Great way to just reach out to your homeowners that you sold a house 6 months ago. You know you have the American Shield plan, and you just tell them, oh, just want you to know, use the tune-up. It's free. You don't even have to pay the service fee on it, and you get a licensed tech out to your home, making sure that that furnace is running smooth before it gets really cold. Also with the Complete, the roof is already included. You do not have to pay extra, and also the AC, etc. So we are giving $35 off of veterans and active duty as well. So just give me a heads up on that when I order your Coldwell Banker American Shield Home Protection Plan. Call me if you need me. I'll put my email and phone number in the chat. And if you need my cheat sheet, prices did not go up. So if you need the cheat sheet again, let me know. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Great to see you again. Appreciate
Thank you.
And next I see here Nicole. Nicole, you're up.
Yay.
Yay.
Good morning, everyone. Thankful to be here with all of you. Nicole Menard, Fidelity National Title. And just want to share, we have some exciting news, some new features that are built into our Fidelity Agent app. Remember, this is the app that allows you to calculate seller net sheets by our estimated costs. They've added some new calculators that I would love to share that go hand in hand with NAR and the new compensation. So give me a call if you'd like more details. Really excited about these features and look forward to helping you with your business, and excited for 2025. It's going to be an awesome year. Have a fantastic day. Nicole and Yvonne, Fidelity National Title. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Awesome. Thank you so much. And let me see who else we have here. If we have any other affiliates that just joined or need to speak. Anyone out there going once? Oh, I see Connie. Connie, you're up. Connie, are you there? Okay, we can come back to Connie afterwards. And now I'm going to go ahead and hand over the laptop here, the meeting over to, guess who? The birthday boy. Been celebrating food every day. We've been having cupcakes and pumpkin loaves and this and that. And oh, we have an eagle that just showed up. Come on in. Here we go.
Good morning, everyone. Happy, what day is this? Wednesday. Okay. This morning, the attorney for the board was talking about SINFIN, and I'm sure most of you are aware of that. This has been in existence, just FYI, for many years. So when you're working to sell a property and you're working with escrow and title will request that, and that will be filled out by the buyers. So when it's in an LLC, title will request the SINFIN information. So just wanted to give you a recap. It's nothing new, but it is required on your transactions. And I want to wish you a great day. Thank you. That's all I got.
And awesome. Thank you so much. And next we have the birthday boy, Calvin Chang. All right.
All right, good morning, everybody. I'm all here, ready to go. Got my coffee. So we're ready to begin. All right, so let me see. I'm a little taller right here. All right, we got a lot of stuff to cover today. Just wanted to get into the slides. Give me 1 second. And I'll pull them in.
Okay, I was able to join in, went through some hoops, but we pivot here at Coldwell Banker Dynasty. So we're on.
Okay, just loading up my PowerPoint, and thank you for your patience. Let me push the Zoom controls. Okay, hopefully you guys see the this is home background.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And did any management updates from Sylvia and Mark?
Sylvia's muted.
Okay. Sylvia, you're on mute.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So this is not really a quote, but it's something very powerful that I wanted to share with all of you on behalf of Mark and I. You know, how to become more powerful. Powerful in any way, shape, or form. Powerful can come in any, and it's in the eye of the beholder. It's based on the individual. What does that mean? Well, what I've learned in this, very difficult time, with being in the environment with a lot of people battling stress, battling mental illness, battling anything and everything that hits them. I just want to share with you that it's important to be calm, number one. It's also very important to talk less. Sometimes talking less is more powerful than talking more. Observe more. Be knowledgeable and aware of your surroundings, and observe. Someone sitting next to you may need you in any way that you may not know. Could be just a good morning, could be a smile, could be a prospective, client. So always observe. You just never know what's next to you. Respect. What does that mean? Respect. It's important that we show respect. It's important that we command respect. You hear a lot, well, respect is earned. Well, that's another topic. What's earned and what's not earned is another topic. But showing respect to others, growing up as a kid, I was always told, respect your elders. Well, it's not only respecting your elders, it's respecting everyone. So, and in this industry, it's extremely important that we acknowledge that as well with our staff and with each other. Move in silence. Really interpret that on your own. What does that mean, moving in silence? I want you to understand that sometimes moving in silence is, it shouts louder than words. And make eye contact. We talk about the eye contact. Sometimes not showing eye contact is a lack of respect, but it's also could be cultural. So let's dab later on an individual basis. I'm doing this with my mentees on culture sensitivity, culture diversity. And what does that really mean? Manage time better. I get a lot of people saying, you know what, I don't have time, I'm busy. What does busy really mean? You don't really want to know. If you look up the acronym busy on Google, you really don't want to know what that stands for. Why don't we try something different? A different choice of words like allocation. I'm going to allocate this time. I'm going to allocate that, or try something a little bit different. So I wanted to share that with you as well as some of you on your business. I've been making a lot of calls to some of you to invite you to the ABR class, which Kelvin will dive in more into that. And I get that, you know what I get from that? I get voicemails that say, I'm too busy to take your call right now. That's kind of a turnoff. If somebody is on their voicemail saying, I'm too busy to take your call right now, really rethink on changing your voicemail to something a little bit more welcoming. And think before you speak. It's extremely important that you think before you speak. It really means a lot. I've had the opportunity and the privilege and the honor of speaking on a mic often. And what I say to myself is, Sylvia, think before you speak. Be prepared. It's not about you, it's about the purpose. I just wanted to share this with all of you because we are an agency that cares. We are an agency with a lot of heart. And I really appreciate, on behalf of management, on behalf of the company. Mama Bear's been away a little bit, but when she gets back, the party's on, Kelvin. Thank you.
Here's a voicemail you could try. Thank you for your call. I am so sorry. Your call is very important to me. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, I am busy I am currently helping a customer. I'm currently helping a client win the dream win the dream home of their winning their dream home. And if you leave me a voicemail, I'll be happy to get back to you. Something fun, quirky, or something that communicates you're in real estate is an effective way to hopefully get someone to leave that voicemail with you, and then you call them right back. So that's just a good one. Of the other ones that gravitated towards me is making eye contact. And I've noticed so many younger kids today's. I've seen tables of 4 or 5 kids, teenagers or 20-year-olds. These millennials are really just sitting at their table or eating some dinner, and they're all looking down at their phones.
Yes.
And they're failing to make any eye contact. But I can tell you that the meetings that you have with a lunch table, you're sharing a meal, breaking bread, you'll connect a lot better and have a more intimate conversation when you're making that eye contact. So hopefully you can take some of these lessons, or if something gravitates more towards you, by all means, practice it. Hope you can open up your own hearts and donate either a toy or a canned good or some clothes, gently worn, to our Dropbox. We're in right now this season supporting La Casa de San Gabriel Community Center. And hopefully by the end of the month, we can have some cool stuff to deliver and share for those in need. We do have our sales meeting scheduled for the 27th. I'm actually going to be knocking this one off. We are canceling the 11/27 because I'm going to be out of town that day. So unfortunately, we'll be skipping. But we'll keep you all posted on the schedule. So affiliates and agents, please keep in mind. But we still are on track for 11/19 for my keys to success. Thank you to the affiliates. And since we have Thanksgiving on the horizon, that is the Wednesday that I'm canceling. To me, Thanksgiving is more than the festivities. It gives me a chance to pause and look back at all the great memories and all the good people who came into my life. Thank you for being a part of it. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your loved ones. And I hope you can communicate something to this effect to those you share over the holiday season, and not just kind of invite them over, but have an actual verbal moment of expressing yourself in some form or fashion. I encourage it. And because of no meeting in next 2 Wednesdays from now, I just wanted to early wish the December babies a happy birthday for those of you celebrating in the Christmas month. We have our November training going on live and strong. We're finishing up the year with some really impactful classes. So next Thursday, tomorrow, we have Rent Spree coming to how to improve your processes as a rental agent. I strongly encourage, if you do leasing in your business, make sure you're understanding the system that you're conducting and screening your applicants. There is new housing laws that are very important for you to be familiar with and have a consistent process for each and every applicant, regardless of their age, their sex, their marriage, their type of familial status, and or source of income is another screening thing that we cannot be um, uh, uh, basically not using against them in their screening process. So there's also rules on whether a landlord can or cannot charge 1 or 2 months security deposit. It depends on how many rental properties that owner has. So if they're 2 or less, they can still charge 2 months deposit in California. If they have more than that rental property, or they have a triplex, they can only screen one, have 1 month security total. Don't add in any extra key deposit or pet deposits, or what are you guys doing right now? Some of you guys are doing even an early cleaning deposit. So those are things that are you have to find out what is qualified and legal security deposits. The following week, we have a nice 2-day class for the ABR training. Is credited buyer representative is the designation to have as the new normal, as we are all specializing in getting buyers to sign our BRBC form. I hope you can get the designation live at our own class with the live instructor, Jenny Field, who has been doing excellent classes throughout the nation. So this is a free class. It just has a $20 deposit, and we encourage you to join us. And some of our Joy and Sylvia are calling you up to get you RSVP'd. We do have a limited space, and we have lunch provided. So there's I hear there's going to be really cool stuff. We have In-N-Out coming to give us some nice little treat to get us through the day. It's a 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. 2-day class. So hope you can join us. And if you can't, or you have a friend from another agency, they are also welcome by your invitation. So hopefully we can get this filled up. Now, as far as December events, we also have a photography presentation with Jessica Garcia. She does headshots for you, and she has some classes on really just some presentation for us on December 2nd, December 5th, 2 p.m. AAR has a couple classes for you to join, and Phil Hawkins is a new car CEO. So they have him meet and greet live, the new CAR CEO. So that's really amazing. Great opportunity to actually meet an officer of our large state organization and hear the initiatives and agenda on his plate. Wes and Gabriel has a whole bunch of classes as well throughout November. Take a look. You can also join Coldwell Bankers training. They have upcoming December 4th and 5th. This is going to be the Global Luxury Virtual Certification course. If you qualify or want to be qualified as a global luxury agent, you can take this class. The link is there. It's about a $575 fee, which is significantly less than it was in the past when it was only offered live. And so talk to me if you need to know or want to know if you're eligible to become a global luxury certified agent. And it stays with you for the remainder of your career. So hopefully you get yourself into that designation. There is a dream campaign for Spooktacular. This was just the Coldwell Banker dream campaign. Have you seen in all the Thursday night football commercials? So they just want a reminder that you could hopefully feel proud as we see all these NFL games, and they were also in many major networks to see Coldwell Banker advertisements and why it's important for home buyers to still dream and hope to finally achieve home ownership. If you want to take some of the Moxie classes, we have all these lineup of classes like email through Engage, how to set up your website, and doing your presentations. These are customized and live instructors for you to join at the Coldwell Banker University inside mycbdesk.com. Also wanted to point to you the cost was $575. If you wanted to click the link, it's right here. And hopefully it just helps you really get a competitive edge on listing some high-end multi-million-dollar properties. I really strongly encourage you. It's something you could brag about and separate yourself from the other listing agents that they're interviewing. This is something I wanted to spend some time with. They already revised inside the MyCB desk, the Coldwell Bankers Agent Marketing Plan. So if you are in the ahead of the game and want to get your 2025 business and marketing plan started, this is a comprehensive guide to tell and teach agents how to get the most out of Coldwell Banker. You know, if you are just belong to the brand and you like the logo, that's one thing. But if you want to get all of the tools and technology and value back from our franchise fee and all the things that we are basically belonging to, let's take a look at the resources available to us. And so I'm going to spend a moment and pull that PDF up. And first I got to log in. and they have a proprietary extra double layer of security. So let me log in real quick. Okay, so hopefully you can see my screen here with the agent marketing plan. This is something that, let me see if I can make this a little bigger or full screen. Okay, it's not working full screen. This is the full screen. So, this brochure is going to be designed to gear whether you're new or inexperienced or you have a lot of experience in the Coldwell Banker. I bet you there's something in this brochure that you have not utilized that you should have some value out of it. So getting into the Coldwell Banker Dream, the marketing plan, it has a whole table of contents of where you can really showcase yourself and promote yourself and educate yourself on the tools and technology available. You could write down some of your goals here. Define why you're in this business. Reflect back to the day when you said, I want to take this real estate license, I want to get these classes done, and I want to make some commissions and help people. I don't know exactly why you joined this office. I don't know why you got your license in the first place, but I encourage you to take a moment to realize that there was something that sparked, ignited you, got you alive to say, let's get my license for X or Y reasons. Write them down here so that way you can remind yourself 5 years, 10 years from now, whether you're on track and whether you're delivering to your clients that you promised that you were going to help. So you could do a business SWOT analysis. This is a high-end marketing technique to really spend simple time identifying clearly what are your individual unique strengths in this as a realtor. Some of you are great communicators. Some of you are great at data and analyzing value. Some of you are great at construction and remodeling. I know a lot of you are good at colors and decorating and home interior design, and going with a nice floor plan. You have a great vision. Those are all strengths that you should write down. Some of you are strong at just being a great negotiator, or you're well networked and you're well connected. That's a strength because you can connect a lender or an affiliate or a certain provider to your client, and they will really appreciate having their job done easier, smoother, quicker, and paying the fair price. At the same token, you should think and identify your weaknesses. Consider some of the things that you are unwilling to do or too afraid or shy to do, like talk in public or speak to a large crowd or present. Maybe some of your weaknesses is your time management. Perhaps it's because you don't prepare for your meetings and presentations. So maybe that's a weakness that you should work on. Like, I need to spend 20 minutes canvassing my property, driving there and getting a preview. And I want to see the orientation of the unique things that I can deliver and communicate about. Maybe it's the weakness is simply just using some tools like marketing or how to take photos or take a class on improving your website or your email campaigns. The next thing you should think about is the big picture is opportunities. What are the opportunities right now in this current post-COVID environment? Post-NAR settlement, there's been big changes in regards to buyers, agents having to take a contract with the buyer before showing properties. There's also opportunities in which many people are failing to have that conversation on how much I'm going to charge them for my service. There's opportunities out there that are existing just because of the economic cycle of where we're at, and there will be legislative opportunities available to you. How? Consider that we have now Trump heading into office, and he's already starting to make shockwaves with various types of claims and initiatives that he's going to be supporting and kind of communicating, for example, a trade tariff with other countries. He's trying to close our borders back again. What does that mean? That means that there could be some people deported. There could be some opportunities out there in properties in going into a situation where the legislation he puts together is going to support businesses. It's going to support maybe small businesses or families. And so you should consider what these things will impact. For example, how will they impact interest rates and how legislation will impact the red tape in getting construction and permits through various housing agencies through. So if you're following, the most common opportunity right now in California is adding units, density, ADUs, junior ADUs, working with the city who must grandfather and permit old grandfathered structures from the 60s or 70s that were built without permit. They have to provide a path in 2025 for the homeowner to get this legalized. So these are all opportunities that if you study the economy, study what's going on, find areas where there will be business. It's sad to say, but baby boomers are is the greatest opportunity, not only because they hold one of the greatest wealth in America, they hold the most property, and unfortunately to say, they are also of retirement age. Also, they're also heading into medical complications. So if I read the CoStar article recently, and they're saying that the biggest and largest sector in commercial real estate is medical use buildings. So if you're looking for opportunities like that, follow the news, read articles, and get yourself informed. And that's where you can probably identify your next business. The threats is the same thing. You got to look at what is taking away from your business. And I can already tell you the NAR post-settlement, the discussion and conversation, negotiability of commissions is becoming a problem. It's a threat to the overall total compensation being paid to the listing side and the buyer side. There is recent trends and waves of sellers and buyers kind of getting the negotiation power because of the Department of Justice requirement for us to talk about our commissions. And therefore, when the listing agent is no longer supplying a fixed X% commission on the MLS, that is leading towards a downward trend on the total commissions being paid for each transaction. I hope I'm making that very clear to you. So if you're getting an overall less total compensation per deal, the only answer to earn the same amount of commission or income that you had last year or the years past is to do more volume, to help more people, okay? Or offer more value, all right? So that's one threat. It's just being and having to negotiate your commission. There's so many more. We have a lot more competition out there as far as agents out there and just a lot of people doing marketing and the new AI and internet leads and people shopping online. That's a threat because they are becoming a little bit more educated about the neighborhoods they want to purchase in than even you as the realtor, which is sad to say. So hopefully you understand and become a specialist and really get better at everything that you do in real estate. So your suggested action items is update yourself. Look back and look and consider when's the last time you updated your headshot, your biography and resume, your social media pages, and all your websites. Have you updated your signatures, your personal website on Moxie? Did you want to design one through the design concierge? Coldwell Banker will even offer a professional designer to help you build your website via WordPress, and that will help you get a nice, unique looking, specialized, customized website that all about you, where people online can find you. AI can even use this website to learn more about you. So if you haven't updated it, it's not going to improve your search rankings. Do a drip campaign. Consider doing an email CRM to your friends and family. So these are all great ideas. So just spend a little time and homework. I'll try to find a day in class when I'll do this together with you in a Keys to Success live. So the drip campaign, these are some things that help you get you an idea of where to really schedule what kind of campaign and items of prospecting you should do monthly and on an annual basis. And this marketing, these are some of the ideas that you should maybe consider if you're going to do some print and spend some money doing some marketing for yourself. If you want to do social media, here are some areas to gravitate on doing on monthly, weekly, and annually, what kind of posts that you should be putting together and on what platforms you're going to do it on. And if you wanted to get started on social media, there are differences. So you kind of use Microsoft Copilot or your favorite AI tool to help you get some really good captions. I think it's very effective how there's a lot of realtors out there in different states. You can copy what they're doing, get some fresh ideas and subscribe to and like to them so that way you can kind of mimic and put it your own flavor into your marketing. So showcase your own expertise in the platforms of Moxie. You can do cool marketing things like listing concierge. I personally use their flyers whenever I have a listing, and they look great. I post them on my I posted some on my social media as well. They perfectly fit for Instagram or Facebook or whatever platform you're on. And you can even do YouTube videos and create a property website. These are very cool benefits to show off to your seller why they should use you instead of someone else. Learn how to promote yourself. Here are some ideas, and there's different things that you can do. I mean, last week I just put my card up at a local restaurant. I asked the business owner, "Do you mind if I put this up on your?" And then they often said yes. So hopefully I get some business from putting my business cards up somewhere. But you service and provide and support many local businesses all throughout your local, your region. Have you asked the business owners and had a conversation with them? Did you ask permission to do some free local marketing or put up some flyers, pass out your own property you're selling and putting a brochure box and coming back to fill it back up? Have you considered any partner programs that you can do with any other businesses? Because I know some of them half of them probably will say yes. Okay, because you're supporting them. Of course, they would like to support you. So there's cool tools for buyers. There's a move meter to compare one city versus another. I could take Temple City and compare it if I were to move to Houston, Texas, and I can see what that will look like as costs and anticipated taxes and different types of things. It's really cool to share with your clients and keep them with you in your consultations. So do some education, go to CB University, learn the AMP and Outlast and buyer strategy classes to really boost your business in 2025. As a season slows down in terms of volume of sales does not mean you need to slow down in your professionalism. So cultivating connections. Let's go ahead and build some networks and work on some cool community things that you're going to be doing and hopefully meeting some like-minded volunteers or other organizations that you spend time with. And make sure you let them know you're a real estate agent and ask for the business and referrals. So your prospecting calendar, here's a lineup of various types of reminders that could be a sample for you to kind of dictate your schedule and when to plan certain types of stuff. It's kind of built in a manner to get your January through December, and obviously you could fill in every other day if you wanted to manually fill in some calendar things like, oh, we're already in April. I got to set a date for April 15th. I got to pay my taxes. And you could fill this in. And, this is your deadline to pay your taxes and all the other business activities that you should be doing. Cool tool to help you in your 2020 business and productivity. So the next page we're going to talk about after the calendar is your notes, a glossary of different things. These are the terminology of Coldwell Banker. So if I kind of skip over, I want you to understand there's these referral rewards programs. There is express docs that you can buy printed materials and have it directly mailed to your clients, and they'll do the stamping for you. So that's something to really keep in mind. If you're ever doing prospecting via phone, I hope you do follow the Telephone Consumer Protection Act. The TCPA is where you can check and verify the do not call list. Okay. So that's it from the brand, and I want to just make sure that I just covered that material. I'll go back into our slides. And this moment, does anyone have any questions?
No questions, Kelvin, but if once you're done here, I do want to have my management section, but I want to add to what you mentioned regarding the restaurants.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Prior to COVID, I probably had a dozen restaurants that I had my flyers at, and I had my own stand, nurture it, gave back to their business, and it does work. And you're right. I think out of the 12, all 12 accept it because you're helping them and you're providing a service and you're helping them promote their business. Also, a little tidbit is take a video with them, promote their business, tell them you want to put it on your social media, you want to help give back to their community, and it really changes their mindset. It really they look at you different. They look at you like, wow, nobody's ever done this for me before. A local cleaners has my flyers there, and the owner called me and said, one of my patrons came in and was so happy to see your flyer there because they said they bought their first house from you. So that was really, really, really cool. I thought that, and for the owner to take the time to call me and share that with me, that was pretty awesome. So I wanted to share that with the group as well. If I may, you let me know when to go into the management. I'd
No,
like
it's
to
fine.
share. Okay, perfect. So, yours truly, I'm gonna have a case that I'm gonna be a presiding officer with on Friday. Of course, I can't reveal anything, but what I can share with you is this. I don't envy me for being the presiding officer because it is a cluster of everything under a cloud that could have gone wrong. And everything under the cloud on behalf of the actual agent. So I'm asking for everybody to send me positive strength to get through that. But I do it because Kelvin does it, Mark does it. We don't do it because we get a paycheck from it, but we do it because it's the right thing to do to serve as former presidents, as well as becoming a better version of ourselves. Kelvin said, update ourselves. It's so true. When was the last time you updated yourself? I'm constantly updating myself every month. The photo's a different thing that has special sentiments for me, but we are having a photographer come out. Don't be in love with your high school photo. Don't be in love with your photo to the point where the homeowner will say to you, is that you? Or how long ago was this photo taken? Or
It's a glamour shot.
yeah,
Are they
yeah,
still
yeah.
around? Is that business still
Oh
around?
my gosh, you have no idea. Now you have, with the AI, people are looking like plastic. They look like rubber dolls now. So, for those of you who are active on social media, you also have the option of AI to help you formulate your post to either a heartfelt post, a professional post, and that is pretty intelligent to use that. But don't forget to use your own brain. Don't forget to put your own twist in there. Something that makes you not AI, something that makes you EI, something that makes you different than everyone else.
Unique.
So with that, exactly. And real quick, John, before I continue, go ahead and give your plug and I'll continue.
Okay, will do. Thank you, thank you. Good November. Can you believe it? November. John Wax with Snap NHD. I'm here for all your NHD tax environmental needs to help you with the FHDS car form. We're the ones with the free renters report. I know all of you are supplementing your income with the rentals. The other thing is brand new feature, brand new. You don't have to click on a link or anything. You just get to our website, register, put the information in the ordering screen, plus start. And after that, underneath there, in-out determinations like it appears on the NHD statement, flood, fire, earthquake, fault, seismic hazard will appear right there so that you can help out your buyers. Because once you have the seller, you can order your NHD right up front. But now you can help buyers and know that before you even make an offer on a property that they may love, but there may be issues with it and may cost some additional money in insurances because it's in a high flood zone, special flood, it's in a high fire, one of those zones that could affect you. But I'm here for you. I put my information in the chat, and I thank you, Sylvia and Kelvin, for allowing us to be here. And great meeting so far. I was able to catch the tail end. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate you. I'm glad you're here. Okay, and continuing now with this morning over at Caravan, we had our legal counsel there, Kelly Richardson at the AAR. I was happy to see Anna's there, Julia there, Mark. Let me see, I don't want to forget anybody. I am all inclusive. So everybody who was there, I'm counting those that took a photo, a group photo of us there. So any of you that were there, thank you for being there. For all of you, one of the Eagles mentioned earlier on their pitch that about FinCEN. So FinCEN has been around since 1990, and it has to do with affects anybody who has at least 25% of business or substantial control in their business. This is federal. Their minimum is 300,000. Well, they're going to be changing that. They're going to be expanding their geographic area. It is also including trust, and it is forecasted to go national. So Kelvin can tap on that later, some other time, more on this FinCEN. I wanted to go ahead and just mention the Article 1, 12.15.1, copies to prospective buyers. Okay, broker participants and real estate subscribers may reproduce from the MLS compilation and distribute to prospective real estate buyers copies of those portions of the MLS compilation consisting only of a description of the property, including the address, features, financing, and price, as well as a photographic image and recording of the property. So please understand what that means. And not supply any of the personal comments or personal. I know there's still people out there that I have noticed that at their open houses that are sharing agent flyer that has private remarks that is not privileged at all to the public. Stay out of trouble. It's important to stay out of trouble. Also, I want to share that I had one of our agents call me and shared with me late last night, no names mentioned, that there is a listing agent that is not only prospecting her, which is fine. She says, I'm not going anywhere. I love Kelvin. I love you. I love Mark. I'm not going anywhere. But this is the problem that I had. The listing agent is telling our buyer agent that he can teach her how to get the offers accepted by playing mind games, by playing real estate games, by not telling the seller everything, not telling the buyer everything. I mean, check. Please don't entertain people like this. If it's bad from the beginning, it's only going to get worse in a transaction. If this person is hiding something and concealing something from their own client, don't allow yourself to be trapped because you want your offer accepted, to be trapped in a situation as well. One of the other situations that this person mentioned is, I want to meet you personally at the property, at a vacant house. I want to know who you are. I want to get to know you better. Don't fall for it. Don't be trapped. If it doesn't sound right, it doesn't feel right, don't do it. So that's my advice for you today. Kelvin, you can add your 2 cents to that. But I was really disturbed by hearing all of this. I mean, are we going forward or are we going backwards? Are people getting better or are they getting worse? I don't know. We can start by ourselves. We can start by making the difference ourselves and start from there. How do you move an elephant uphill? A little bit at a time.
One step at a time.
Exactly. Thank you, Kelvin. Back to you, Kelvin. That's our session for management team.
Okay, so thank you for sharing a plethora of wisdom right there. Go move on. Does anyone have any questions about anything before I get into the slides? I'll be happy to take anything that's on your mind. These are issues that are really going on live today. So there's definitely a lot of stuff to be mindful of, especially your own safety. And speaking towards that gentleman asking them to meet at the property, I'll tell you that they're probably they have ulterior motives. Okay. They may not be trying to recruit you. They may not be trying to sell that property to you at all or show it to you. They might be asking you out on a date. They might be trying to recruit you. They might be trying to trick you or scam you. Okay. Yesterday I heard another agent on the phone, and there's scammers calling right now trying to get you to a property, trying to get you to share your information with them. And I see all these text things going on as well, where they're trying to get you to there's fraud out there. There's all over the place. The November 11th market update says the election's over. The latest Fed rate cut is behind us, and hopefully volume and activity picks up. Unfortunately, mortgage rates have already kind of reached its highest level since 2022. It came down in September, but it came right back up. So we're still floating around that 7% mark. And so that is kind of delaying some of the volume that's supposed to be anticipated. So this is the one I wanted to show you. I'm sorry. So there is been a mortgage application trend downwards. The October jobs report is a mixed bag. There are companies still laying off before the holidays. And with the low job creation and significant data issues, there are some positive economic indicators. So just want to let you know the report. Stocks are doing pretty well since the election. And so you're seeing gains in a lot of different companies, even something like Tesla, or what I invested in, something called GameStop. So 7 weeks, time is almost up. We have 7 more weeks. If you have not finished your 45 hours and renewed your DRE license, or you have not done your NAR ethics class, it's for free. Just letting you know, you still can do it because the boards will be asking for you to supply your certificate at renewal period. Seller impersonation fraud is very real. If you click on this, it'll take you to an article, but I'm not going to have time for that. This study was done by the ALTA, and they studied that there has been a rise. I know all the title companies are telling us, but there is a rise of 28% of the title companies experienced seller impersonation fraud. There is a valid claim that happened in 2023. As you can see, that is rising. There's 19% in just April of 2024. So there's only 28% in a whole year, and now 19% in just 1 month. That's a huge, huge reflection that there's a lot of people out there seeking to do a D-transfer. They're doing notary fraud. They're doing some sort of seller fraud. They're producing a fake ID. There's a whole bunch of it. And I can already tell you it's already impacting agents in our office who have, realtors are supposed to be the most knowledgeable about real estate, but even an agent has actually been a victim of fraud. I have a family member who's our victim of fraud. So I'm letting you know there are people all over the place. It could happen to anyone, especially if you have properties that do not have a mortgage against it. So if you miss any of the classes or the seminars, I'm happy to, you could check out our YouTube channel, and I'll be happy to share. And we're going to get into the new resources. I'm letting you know this link now has the new standard sale checklist, and it has the recently revised lease checklist. So if you have not seen that, you can use the newest form there. We have some new listings coming up that I'll be happy to share. And so Henry Liu has $3.699 million Diamond Bar single family estate. Over 1.25 acres. This is a huge 6-bedroom, 8-bath house with 5555 square feet. What a gorgeous home. I would love to live here. Margaret and Amy have a nice $2.9 million South Pasadena single family, 1742 Hanscom Drive, big 3387 square foot home for sale. And Nancy and Michael have a new lease listing. This is $29.50 a month for Los Angeles at 4499 Via Marisol. 2-bedroom apartment building. And Danny, this is a gorgeous property, 23550 Prospect Valley. 1.2 million on a huge 17,000 lot. Nice single family right near the great area Diamond Bar. And Derek Ing, this is a duplex property, 3864 Boyce Avenue in Los Angeles. 1.7 million for this 6-bedroom, 4-bath. We do have Julia's new listing in West Covina for lease, 232 Lockhart Way, for only $33.80 per month. Nice looking home. Julia has another rental, 6355 Temple City Boulevard, Temple City. It's a nice $3,500 per month, 3-bedroom. And Annis has 2148 Cameron Ave in West Covina. Annis is here.
Okay, at 2148 East Camera Avenue, West Covina. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It should be 1 3/4 baths.
Okay.
Inside is 1609 square feet. Large lot 8799. It's a well-maintained house. Rent for 3,300. Tenant will move out end of November. So showing is by appointment only. Please let me know. I will arrange the showing. And
Great.
there's another, okay.
And we have one more.
And there's a,
I'll pull it up online. Thank you for being here. Did you picture that caravan today yourself?
not me. I probably will pitch
Next caravan?
next caravan.
Oh, okay. Let me pull my browser and pull it up. So if you want to pull it up on your own as well, it is going to be 600 Atlantic Boulevard.
Unit 423.
It's a brand new listing.
Yeah, this condo built in 2010, 3-bedroom, 2.5 baths, 1590 square feet. And currently owner, tenant occupied. It's a modern condo located at the Atlantic Times Square. Very convenient location. And the price, probably it's 866,000. The good part is all the furniture's inside. And it's very good for a young couple or young family. Refrigerator, washer and dryer, and all the bed, sofa, everything will be included. So the price is very, very, very reasonable. And there's a 2 assigned parking in the downstairs garage.
It's a beautiful looking property. This is going to be for 800, how much?
866.
866,000. So the owner is not going to be making a profit on this.
Oh, they bought it brand new.
Okay, they bought it brand new.
Yeah, so also tenant occupied, there's a three young people living there, and they plan to move out in 2 or 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And,
Thank you.
and also another warehouse for sale.
Oh, you have a warehouse for sale too.
Yeah, it's very nice warehouse. It's located 1614 Potrero Avenue, Unit 8, South El Monte. It's a front unit, built in 2011. Inside has a 4,500 square feet. Lot, it's about 5,049.25 square feet. Okay, it's also tenant occupied. newer warehouse, so it's in very good condition and very, very convenient location. You take Rosemead and Rush, go to the Patrol.
Okay,
It's
this is
very
it right here,
nice
right?
unit. Yeah,
One of these back here.
yes, the first
The
unit.
first unit. Oh, it's a
Yeah.
lovely building,
Yeah,
two-story,
lovely building.
good build out. It has
Yeah.
probably offices in the top.
Yeah, built in 2011, and there's a smaller unit, so 110. So probably I will list about 120, 1 million, 1 million, 1.2.
Okay, 1.2 million or roughly around there.
Yeah,
Off market right now is going to be on the market. So you have a
It's gonna
head
be.
start. If you have anyone interested in Unit A, this warehouse or one of her listings in Monterey Park, talk to Anis. You can schedule and find it and introduce it to your clients. Get some business.
Yes.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Anis. And I'll continue on with some of the other slides. Hopefully you can see my, hold on. Let me get back to the share screen. All right. And with closers, we have Tammy and Doreen, the mother and daughter awesome combo, sold 761 Orchard Loop in Azusa for almost 900,000. Nice little condo over here. Sylvia, congrats to her for selling 1146 Lock Haven Drive in Brea. 920,000 for this single family. Congrats to Sylvia, also closing 1231 Golden West, unit number 5 in Arcadia. Wow, 650,000, not bad. And Jerry and Connie got 535 Glendora Avenue in Glendora. Sold. This 4-bedroom sold for 1.34 million. And Grace Ho and I sold 3721 in Dubonnet Avenue in Rosemead, a lovely single family with a large lot for 1.108 million. We got 80,000 over asking in a slow market. So very proud and happy to get that done for our client and exceeded their expectations. Helen got this one closed at 950,000. 11226 Danes Drive, Temple City. This is a 1514 square foot single family. Good deal. Anyone else have any thing you want to pitch yourself or share? Okay, nothing, hearing none. I did have one final slide on Thanksgiving and just a little nice remembrance to it's not what we say about our blessings, but how we use them is the true measure of our Thanksgiving. And so just wanted to remind you all that just make sure you count your blessings, make sure you appreciate what you have, and don't always envy what you don't. Really just be thankful and express that gratitude and appreciation to those around you at the Thanksgiving table. Make some plans, talk real estate, get prepared on the script you're going to bring out and talk at the dinner table when someone asks you, how's the market doing? They're going to, you know what's coming. That question's coming. What's going on in the real estate market? Give me an update. Be of value. Share something cool. Be memorable. Use that moment to shine. Okay? So thank you all for being here.
Good.
It's 11:06.
Thank you.
And wish you all a great happy
Thank
Thanksgiving.
you, everyone.
And
Happy Thanksgiving week. All right. Happy and have a great Thanksgiving. Thank you for allowing me to be here. Take care. Great meeting.